Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. So looking at this Bitcoin price action in a different time frame using different scenarios, we can see the price of Bitcoin here in the medium short term is clearly flashing weakness, but I just want you guys to be a bit careful. Even though the price of Bitcoin might be looking weak for the medium short term, but the upcoming days could still be bullish. So that's exactly what we are going to talk in this video. But first thing first, please destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So looking at this here in a daily time frame using this livermore speculative chart, we can see guys the price of Bitcoin was supposed to show impulsiveness, get attracted towards this upper trend line from the accumulation cylinder with widening mouth, and then show another continuation here to the downside. But in the medium short term, it looks like the price could be coming back to test this 28,000 one more time before continuing this uptrend. And we know any sort of a retracement in the medium short term, this exact line, this lower trend line from this accumulation cylinder from Jesse Livermore could be acting as a support. Yes guys, between 28,000 to 30,000 might be retested, but we have some strong line of support lining for Bitcoin, and after that we are expecting the price of Bitcoin also to show another impulsive movement, just like I shown here in an example, because we said the price in the medium short term might show weakness on our previous video, because I showed you with this RSI divergence, this bearish RSI divergence, bearish MACD, bearish T3CCI. I was shouting on top from amongst the price in the medium short term might show retracement, but please be careful. If we break the support which you have around 30,000, then 28,000 is the line where we could be getting attracted, and only after getting attracted around that area we are going to decide the trend duration. So in the medium short term, we are still expecting the price of Bitcoin to get attracted towards this key line first, previous temporary race line, which is between 28,000 to 30,000 range, and then show another continuation here like this. Yes guys, for the medium short term, the price of Bitcoin is clearly lacking momentum, also flashing us a bearish continuation. But please do not worry as long as we remain above this key line, because any sort of a retracement that will be looked as a temporary retracement, because the price, even if we look at this in a bigger scale, I mean in a weekly time frame, we can see we have broken one of the most important line of resistance, the upper trend line from this descending channel, and also we are above this green line, the rising trend line. So in the medium short term, if we do see any sort of a weakness, if the price does get attracted towards this key line, then it will be looked as a retest, price coming back to test the key line of support one more time before showing another movement here in this manner. Yes guys, we are expecting the price of Bitcoin, as long as it remains above 28,000, to remain bullish, and only after we break that support, we know this is going to be a continuation here to the downside, and this entire movement was a fake out, and that will also trigger the Bart-Simpson pattern which I showed you on my video yesterday. Yes guys, the price of Bitcoin, if it fails to hold the 28,000 support line, will result in this Bart-Simpson pattern, and that's exactly what we want to avoid. But for now, the lower band from this Bollinger Band is also going to be acting as a support, which is around 29,000 range. Yes guys, we have strong line of support lining for Bitcoin between 28,000 to 30,000 range. So this lower band from the Bollinger Band, this CPI indicator, our leading indicator, the top CPI line, central CPI line, the bottom CPI line, all of these three lines are going to be acting as a support above 28,000 range. And only if we break below these lines, right, only after that we know this entire move was a fake out, and price is expected to show further continuation here to the downside in the worst case scenario, right? You can see this S3 is our target, which is around 19,800. The second target is going to be around 22,300, and the first target for this month, the bearish target, is around 26,400 range. But please do not panic, because we are still above the CPI line, which is above 28,000 range. Now, before I switch to other chart, I just want to quickly aware you guys about the bonuses which are available for our community members in the description down below. Bybit with 30,000 deposit bonus plus 1,000 USDT giveaway to our community members who sign up using this link within this month. Yes guys, you just have to follow a simple step to claim this 1,000 USDT giveaway. So if you want to grab this opportunity, the link to Phemex, the link to Bybit, OKX are all given in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. Now let me switch the chart. And in the medium short term, I mean, if we look at the price structure in a bit different way, in an hourly time frame, the price of Bitcoin might be forming a broadening wedge. Descending broadening wedge is usually considered as a bullish continuation pattern where the upper trend line acts as a resistance, lower trend line acts as a support. So in our case, this here, right, is also a bullish continuation, but for this bullish continuation to play out, the price must hold the support which you have around 30,000. Yes, this 30,000 support must remain, right? We must hold this 30,000 range and also break above this upper trend line. Only after doing that, we know the price of Bitcoin for the medium short term could be showing another rally, so-called a relief rally for the medium short term, right, which could bring us again around 30,700, 30,800 range. Yes guys, if the price of Bitcoin manages to come across this upper trend line here in hourly time frame, which is going to be around 30,100, 30,200, then 30,700, 30,800 will be looked as our upcoming target. But if we fail to hold this 29,900 to 30,000 support line, then this will be looked as a continuation pattern. I mean head and shoulder pattern, because on my yesterday's video I was very clear. Please do not get fooled, because the price could play out as an head and shoulder pattern. So as soon as the price breaks a support around 29,900 to 30,000, then we have to be careful, because the price opportunity from this head and shoulder is somewhere around 28,000 range. Yes guys, in the medium short term, if the price breaks a support around 30,000, then we have to be careful, because in that case 28,000 range could be retested before the price of Bitcoin decides the actual trend duration. But we are expecting after that the price of Bitcoin to slowly start with a new impulsive movement. So this is what I see right now, looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a different time frame using different scenarios. If you enjoyed what I just showed you, then please do destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.